Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Tonight's video, we're going to talk about my experience with Hurricane Michael, October 10th, 2018. I study meteorology on a regular basis, and before Hurricane Michael started coming, it wasn't supposed to be too strong, but then the signs started showing, and I had actually projected this system over 2 months prior. Because something stood out to me. I know it sounds crazy, but right before Hurricane Michael came on shore, initially the system was supposed to come more westwards towards like the inlet beach area. But at the last minute, Hurricane Michael decided to go more eastwards and ended up making landfall in Mexico Beach. It rapidly intensified to a Category 5, a peak wind gust of 218 miles per hour, 25 inches of rain, 28 feet of storm surge. Strongest wind mass was 24 miles in diameter. Hurricane Michael created a path of mass destruction that I've never seen before out of all the years of dealing with hurricanes. As a kid growing up, I went through Opal, Ivan, Dennis, and yes, those storms were bad, but Hurricane Michael was unbelievable. Trees, several feet in diameter, snapped in half. Roads completely destroyed. Houses. It looked like a freaking war zone had gone off. Never seen nothing like it before. And when Hurricane Michael was coming on shore, I was actually driving my old Chevy truck up and down 38 because I knew that the worst of the hurricane, was going towards Mexico Beach. I had no idea that it was going to cause the destruction that it was going to, but thank goodness I didn't go that far. But yeah, I was driving up and down 38, and I stopped over there in Seaside, and I was actually standing on the beach when Hurricane Michael was coming on shore. That whole beach was underwater, but of course it wasn't, the worst area. And I was driving around, and I had my kayak on the roof of the truck, and the rope broke, and the hurricane was like a vacuum cleaner. The hurricane was trying to suck the kayak up into the sky. So of course I climbed on top of my truck and I laid on top of the kayak trying to tie it down, but the rope had broken. A random guy was driving by in his car, and luckily he had a rope, so we tied it down and everything was good. So that night that Hurricane Michael was over with, my friend and I actually took a drive over there to the we ended up going over there twice. We went to the Panama City Beach one night, then another night we went into Panama City Beach in Callaway, because during the day, we had other stuff to do, so I couldn't, get out there until night, and it looked like a bomb had gone off. Luckily, Panama City Beach was damaged, but it wasn't like going out towards Mexico Beach in Callaway, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. But yeah, we were driving down the road, and there was this guy, older man. He had lived in an apartment complex, and I guess he had suffered a mild heart attack of some sorts, and he had no cell service. He was trying to call for help, but he couldn't get service. But my friend, he had boosted cell service on his phone, so he made a phone call to Dothan, and they actually sent help down to pick the guy up, and they brought him up to Dothan, so we possibly saved his life. And then also, we were driving, we got pulled over by the cops because, we were going over there the following night to deliver water, and we ended up bringing, 24 cases. We got pulled over, and yes, there was a curfew. We weren't supposed to be out, but, we were delivering water and, basically there if anybody needed assistance. But it was just the magnitude of damage was just unbelievable. How whole neighborhoods just wiped off the map, buildings completely destroyed, seeing boats in places you would never see a boat at. I mean, Hurricane Michael was something that I have never seen before. It was just insane. I know a guy who owns an off-road park, and you'll actually, I don't know if you'll see or not, but I got a video uploading right now where his off-road park got completely destroyed. But yeah, that was my experience with Hurricane Michael. If you haven't subscribe already. Then also I got a video on this channel where I got to interview two people who survived Hurricane Michael. They had to steal their neighbor's boat to get out of the flood, so go check out that video. But yeah, hurricane season's not over yet, so be safe, and holidays are coming, so happy early holidays if I don't see you in another video. But yeah, this is my experience with Hurricane Michael. I'll see you guys later.